Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to talk about how to use the chain rule. There are two different ways of using the chain rule. Now, before we jump in, you use the chain rule when you have a composite function, which is to say, this is to the third, sorry. When you have a small function inside a larger function, like that. That is why it's called the outside-inside rule, because you work out your outside function, and then you work out your inside function, and then you combine them. Now, there are two ways to do this one. There's a short way of doing it, which I think is very effective if you're racing against time. And then there's a regular, normal way to do it. So I have the two similar questions over here, because I want to demonstrate both ways to do it. So we'll start with the short way to do it. The short way to do it is goes like this. Outside, inside. You start with the outside function, which is you bring the power to the front. This is the power rule. And then you knock down the power by 1. So this becomes 3. Open bracket. What's inside doesn't change. It comes exactly the way it is. And then the 3 reduces by 1, becomes the power 2. Then you multiply this by the derivative of what's inside. So the derivative of 4x is 4. The derivative of 3 is 0. And then at this point, you multiply what is outside. The 3 and the 4. So this becomes 12, open bracket, 4x plus 3 raised to the power 2. You have to keep writing dy dx. That's a bad habit if you don't do that. Let's go to this, shows us what we're doing. And then this is your final solution over here. So the first part, you demonstrate your power rule, bring this to the front, you knock it down by 1, multiply it by the derivative of what's inside. And then there's your final solution. So this is the short way to do it. And then the other way to do it, which is the long way, the formula is dy du multiplies by du dx. So what happens in the end is that the du will cancel out, and then you remain with the dy dx, then that to be your final solution. So what you do is, the first step is you let your what's inside, your inside function, be u. So u will be equal to 4x plus 3. And then the derivative of this outside function will be y, no, this is the same as this, y is still 3, sorry, u to the third. Since what's inside is u raised to the power 3, so nothing has changed yet. So your y prime, or your dy du will be equal to the derivative of this little term over here. It's going to be 3u to the second using the power rule. Find out dy du. Now we find out du dx. So du dx will be the derivative of the inside function. So du dx is equal to the derivative of what's inside is just 4, because the derivative of 4x is 4, and the derivative of 3 is 0. So this is 4. Now we mix it up like this. So dy dx will be equal to 3u squared, this function over here, multiplied by that 4. So 3 times 4 will be, go down this side, dy dx, we multiply 3 and the 4, this is equal to 12. And then it's going to be u squared. But instead of saying u squared, our u is 4x plus 3. So we're going to say 4x plus 3, close bracket, raised to the power, since u is raised to the power 2, squared. And that's our final solution. See, same solution, different routes, but you end up in the same place. So thanks for stopping by. See you in the next one.